Hello, my twin flame loves. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being with me here today. Today, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about divine timing on the twin flame journey. I know that a lot of us would like their union to occur faster, or they want it like you would want it now. And a lot of times, what we have to really keep in mind is that we have to really take the time that when we are apart to really focus and work on ourself and do a lot of healing that is needed during this time of separation. I know that the end game is like to hopefully get into union, and sometimes it does take a little bit of time because there's a lot that has to happen first in order for union to occur. Things like healing, things like um, getting over some issues that were prevalent in your connection prior to your separation. And I know that sucks to hear that you have to wait, and that you have to prepare, and you have to really work on these things. And I get it. A lot of you might be really tired of working on yourself and your stuff, that you just want it to happen, and sometimes it doesn't really look like anything is happening in your connection. And you might be wondering, is all this work that I'm doing on myself, is it worth it? Is it worth any of my time or money or what have you? Whatever you've done in order to bring you to the space where you are now, and you wonder if it's worth it. And I'm here to tell you that it definitely is worth it. All this time and energy that you put into yourself during this time of separation is actually really necessary and really worth it to prepare yourself for union to occur. And I know that it seems like, in physical reality, it doesn't look like anything's happening, or it's like at a standstill, or nothing's going on in your dynamic, in your twin flame dynamic. And it can be very frustrating, and I hear you and I get it. And just know that you're not crazy, and you're not every feeling that you have on this journey and in general is very valid. And I want you to know that it is worth the wait, it is worth the work, it is worth all the progress you've been making. And I know that the journey is long and arduous, but it definitely is worth it. And it really is for yourself, to really connect with yourself and to really overcome issues that have been in your space, perhaps since childhood, and maybe even spills over from lifetimes in the past. And I just wanted to say that you are doing great. Okay, you have everything. Like, where you are right now is exactly where you need to be, and this is the perfect place to really hone these skills of self-love and honoring yourself and your inner child, and not abandoning yourself, and really standing for what is important to you and what is right for you in any given moment. So just keep going with what keep going with what you're doing. Keep on your journey. Don't give up. And it's going to take some time, but eventually things will work out. And how it is right now is exactly where it's supposed to be. You're in the right place where you are right now. Your twin flame is in exactly the right place where they are. And it's a process of learning to love the journey. Like, I know that this is like probably the most work that you've ever done in your life, to in any degree, like working on yourself. It's a lot. And it is so worth it, because the person who comes out of this, the person that you become when you've really loved yourself and you've really gotten to know who you are and what's important to you and what your values are, and you know, have healed all the inner child wounds that are blocking your twin flame connection, really work out to create this whole and well-rounded person that you are. And everything that is happening to you is supposed to happen, and this is the journey that you're on, and it's absolutely worth it. And what I also wanted to say is that to have that strong, unwavering faith in your twin flame connection, because I know there are times where you feel that, no, I don't feel anything. I don't feel like I need to be connected to this person. You know, and sometimes you get disheartened or frustrated, and that it feels like it could be like a one-sided situation where you're doing all this work and you're trying to improve yourself, and like, what is my twin flame doing? No, that's not even the case. Whatever you are going through, your twin flame is mirroring on some level. If you're going through self-growth and expansion of your awareness, they're probably doing the same thing. To the degree that you're missing your twin flame, they're missing you as well. And there's always that level of connectedness that is always there. If you cut away all the extraneous, I'm going to say bullshit, it's really a sense of knowingness that comes from within, that you really trust that your twin flame connection is real, is important, is valid, is something, and you're not crazy to think that it is something when other people might not even believe you. And that's okay, because sometimes people won't even understand or believe what you're talking about when it comes to twin flames. So just keep doing what you're doing, keep having the faith. You're doing great, and everything happens in divine timing, and you just have to learn to love the process. I know it's frustrating at times, but just have that inner knowing that the love is always going to be there. That connection, that bond is always going to be there. And no matter what, whatever you're doing is actually leading you towards your twin flame eventually. And I know that sort of sounds like, okay, yeah, she's just, you know, saying this, but it is actually true. That is what happens in the twin flame, on the twin flame journey. And you just have to be, I'm going to say it, you're going to have to be patient and compassionate towards your twin flame. And you have to always know that the love is there. And even when you don't feel like loving that person, send the love anyways. They're going to feel it when you send it. And also to really work on yourself while you're in separation. And it's really worth it. What you go through, every single process, every single ask for help that you have asked for on your journey is exactly what you need at any given time. And don't ever discount the fact that your growth is really bringing you closer to your twin flame at any moment. And eventually, when you are in a space of total and complete self-love and total non-attachment to the outcome, that's when things start to happen. So what I really want to leave with you today is just to really realize that you're on a beautiful journey. It is what it is. Learn to appreciate this journey and the gifts that it's bringing to you. This journey is so important because it's about your own self-actualization, your own self-healing. And once you're whole, once you're healed and completely like in your power, that's when union occurs. And the world needs us. The world needs twin flames. We have a mission to complete on this earth. The world needs us more than ever, especially in this time of chaos and kind of like unrest and just all this kind of confusion and fear. We are really needed. So keep working on yourself, keep doing what you're doing, keep loving yourself, Keep loving your twin flame. Don't think so much about the timing, because everything happens in divine timing. And just know that you are loved by your twin flame. You are loved by the universe, and you are really needed. The work that you do on yourself is not only for yourself, but for the world. So you're doing great. Thank you for all that you do. And just know that if you have any questions about your twin flame connection, or if you need any coaching for your twin flame relationship or your inner child, that's what I'm here for. I'd like you to email me, or you can find me on Instagram at Extraordinary Love. And please don't forget that you are really where you are, where you need to be, and everything that you're doing is worth it. It's for a reason, it's for a purpose, and your journey is a beautiful one. And just learn to enjoy the process, learn to enjoy the journey. Thanks so much for being with me here today. I love you all. Sending you so much light, love, and bright blessings on your beautiful twin flame journey. Thank you.